there's an injustice against you or someone you love or someone you believe in, stand up. Don't sit down on them. They need you.
Welcome to Popcorn Planet's Pop Culture Justice. I'm Andy Signore. So excited to be with you. Sorry for the late start. Had a lot to do today, and so happy to be back. It'll be a quick, short stream, just because. But so happy to be here with Lewis. Steph will be joining in a few. What's up, Lewis? How are you doing, my man?
I'm having a blast. My voice is still off from Vegas, but hey, you know what? When you have fun, I guess you have to pay for it for 2 weeks. Whatever.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Alex clearly had fun. We just addressed all that and all some other dumb shit out there. Yeah. It's addressed. It's on that video. It's why I made it. I want to focus on some good news today. Really interesting news, which is the main story, which is Margot Robbie says her female-led Pirates of the Caribbean movie is dead at Disney. I guess they don't want to do it. Nobody wanted this movie to happen. It's kind of blows my mind that it got so far in Disney, to be honest. So the fact that they have now killed it, and even TMZ, who's out there like Margot Robbie yanks the Pirates movie, olive branch for Johnny. Everybody's sort of jumping on this now. Is that why? I mean, it's hard to think of any other reason why, Lewis. I mean, now that Johnny's won, now that it's all he's winning back. Disney seems to be like shit. You know what I mean? There just seems to be like a loud, aggressive shit. I guess we can't try to do the things we had planned. And in a way, it's good for everybody, I would hope. And I hope they can win it back with Johnny. But I'll go through the article some more, but I'm going to go to your reaction right away. Like, what do you think? Is this an olive branch, you think? Do you think Disney's finally wising up to the fact that making a Pirates without Johnny would be idiotic?
Yeah, not making a Pirates at all would be idiotic. That's one of their only good Disney Pictures franchise. Now, remember, there's a lot of branches to Disney. There's Marvel, Lucasfilm, Pixar, Disney Pictures, Disney Animation. Disney Pictures is not that big. They're big compared to me, but what I'm saying, their films, Disney Pictures, don't do that well. One of their top-notch titles is Pirates of the Caribbean. They need to make a Pirates of the Caribbean. People want it. I thought this was fake news when I first heard it. I was searching around. I see Variety, all the main trades, like they call them. And I was trying to, be in denial because I knew people were going to say this is for Johnny Depp. And I got to say, man, this is for Johnny Depp. I really do feel this is opening the door for Johnny Depp. And you know what? I think the deal may be done.
It's like the one thing I wish I'd asked him, but I didn't.
Yeah,
because I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to overstep. But
people were gonna say this. Yeah, it's also disrespectful sometimes when you speak to an actor and you ask them stuff that's obviously under a undisclosure, NDA type of thing. So you did fine, I think this is for Johnny.
Yeah, it feels like it has to be for Johnny. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, also a little bit more breakdown of what they're saying. She did an interview with, sorry, it's right here. They did an interview with Vanity Fair on a cover story for Margot Robbie, and she said it was dead. She basically said it was announced. Well, we knew it was announced in June that she would be the star of a new one, being written by Birds of Prey screenwriter Kristen Hudson. We had an idea and we were developing it for a while, ages ago, to have a more female-led, not totally female-led, but just a different kind of story, which we thought would have been really cool. Robbie told Vanity Fair about her intended Pirates movie with Disney, but I guess they don't want to do it. Variety reported this back in the summer. That it was there was also a Pirates movie as well as a second reboot written by franchise veteran Ted Elliott and Chernobyl creator Craig Mazin. Jerry Bruckheimer produced all 5. Starring Johnny was attached to both new projects. Now, I wouldn't have had a problem with some new female-led Margot Robbie movie as long as Johnny was still in the main franchise. If they wanted to do a spinoff and he was still involved, well, then, it is what it is. But in an interview in May, Bruckheimer said that both films remain in development. The mega producer also confirmed that the future Pirates does not currently have Johnny Depp involved, despite rumors. Yes, we're talking to Margot Robbie. We're developing 2 pirate scripts, one with her, one without. Said when asked about the future of Pirates, will Depp be back? Not at this point. The future is yet to be decided. So again, that was in May before the verdict, I guess, right? That was before the verdict had come out, I think.
Yeah, that was a little bit after we were at CinemaCon. I remember that specifically. Yeah. He was there. He was talking about Top Gun Maverick, and
I think so. Yeah,
I was trying to chase him down to ask him, but it's up to him. And
it was clearly, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Apparently, he was at the Johnny Depp concerts. I can't confirm.
Bruckheimer?
Yes. So.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, I didn't interrupt. I was just gonna say though.
Yeah, man.
I think at that point during the trial, it was pretty clear that signs were leaning towards Johnny. Yeah. And so, I think everybody, and that's why Johnny did the case, in my opinion. Like, he had to clear his name, sadly. That's how it works. And so the fact that he won, I think, and now it's just going to take some time. People will move on. Everybody wants him back in a movie. Everybody is going to pay for it. They're not going to see it otherwise, I don't think. No matter what people think of the trial, they love Jack Sparrow. And I think at some point it's going to happen. Yeah, some people in the chat are confirming. Yeah, Jerry was seen apparently at the LA concerts. But yeah, we'll see. So they were talking about then. I think he was sort of trying to play it, close to the vest, like who knows. But to see this now to see Margot Robbie actually out there telling the world, yep, Disney's yanked the movie. They don't want to do it. I don't know. I say like I'm excited, but I am, because it's like this movie sounded awful as sort of a version without him. Like, yeah, we're just gonna go do like the all female version, like Ocean's 11 or Ocean's 10 or whatever it was, and Ghostbusters. It's like, come on, that is just such a dumb. Have a good story first. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's a female pirate. I think her name's Red in the ride or something. Like, there's clearly like a character they could embrace, but. This is ridiculous that they're like, yeah, we're gonna get rid of Johnny and then just go full females. Like, do any of you want that? I'm asking if Johnny was still involved, would you still want the all female reboot? I'm gonna ask that poll question as we go. But what do you think, Lewis?
Well, I think the correct statement from her should have been Jeremy Bruckheimer. Is that
Jerry? Yeah,
he pulled the project, not Disney. He's the money man. Trust me. I don't like the way they're selling this. If it's all women, that's fine, but just show us the movie. What is the movie about? All women? Like, that's not a synopsis, man. So maybe they could say, hey, look, this is the adventure for the lost city of Atlantis, and then you watch the movie, and then the ladies are in there leading the adventure. That's fine. But when you're saying it's all, that's not a description. That's not a title. Like, if they said it's all men, I don't care. What is that the synopsis? All men pirates. Okay, what is this movie about? All men pirates. It's like, I don't give a shit.
The all men pirates. Well, I've asked you guys, like, exactly, if this was approved by Johnny, like he's involved in a cameo or he was even okay, would you want the first spinoff of Pirates to be the all-female Pirates movie is what I'm curious. To me, I agree. It's like, when they sell it that way, it's like, well, who's in it? What is it about? Like, I don't care if it's male or female. No. It just seems so silly. And they're going to have, of course, all the female strong heroines fighting the pirates. It's like, come on. Was what's her name? Elizabeth Swann not powerful enough? I mean, come on. We had strong females in the Pirates franchise, didn't we, Lewis?
Yeah.
Keira Knightley?
Well, I think the ladies were always
That was her character's name. Did I mess it up? Wasn't she Elizabeth Swann? Will Turner, and right? I always forget about them in those movies because it's all about Johnny.
Well, I never looked at those and said, like, I don't know. I didn't think they were not representing anyone. I thought there were women in the Johnny Depp films. So yeah, I don't get it. But they may have also been looking at the disastrous Birds of Prey. Right. So that was not a good movie. I don't think it performed well. So why would they want to continue doing that? And, they have their internal research as well. They probably know that people are okay with Johnny Depp, regardless of the slanderous news articles and all the stuff that was going on. So yeah, why not make $400 million, and sell toys and have a good time and bring back Hans Zimmer and just, have a blast.
Yeah, well, here it is, official. Margot Robbie saying it's done. I guess they don't want to do it. She's sort of putting it out there, disappointed. And I'm good. Sort out the Johnny. You can't do Pirates without Johnny's approval, especially now with the verdict in his favor.
Not under those circumstances, especially. You could say, "Oh, Johnny Depp in another world. Oh, Johnny Depp's movies didn't make money. This and that." not this situation, no, you can't do it. You just don't make it at all. If you make it, you're opening yourself up for disaster, PR by men and women. So why would you want that?
Yeah. I'm all for all female. I mean, female movies, etc. But this idea of selling the plot is it's all female, it's all male, it's all this person, it's all this group, it's all this group. It's like, what happened to just making good movies with good stories and casting good people? And sure, of course, make sure we're having, we're giving everybody opportunities. But my goodness,
if you're giving an opportunity, sorry to interrupt you, but if you're giving an opportunity to a group of people that haven't had an opportunity historically, you better lead with the script. You better make sure that is the best story, movie, acting, production anyone's ever seen, because you are actually doing a disservice. Because if you're representing or you're trying to represent a people and the movie is trash, people are going to leave the theater and say, I don't want to see this again. So lead with the script, lead with the story, adventure, excitement. That is what Pirates is. Give it that.
I agree. I was hoping to get Steph's thoughts in before I clipped here, but we're going to keep it nice and quick and short to give you guys the main story. And there it is, that Pirates is maybe happening. Both Lewis, as our Hollywood expert, he knows, he's got the access. We both agree this is a positive sign for Johnny. Bruckheimer canceling this. Bruckheimer allegedly, let me see if I can get a picture. Jerry Bruckheimer, Johnny Depp. Let's see. Concert. I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah.
Did it? Okay, I can't see anything recently. But if you guys, if somebody out there has the image or a proof of that happening, that would be the nail in the coffin for me of just clearly
something's happening. Twitter. Yeah, I would look at Twitter.
Totally. So we'll keep looking to find that out. I can't see it in the initial Google searches, but if he was there, especially, then I would say absolutely. Even TMZ is right. Olive branch, massive olive branch. Because look, they're still gonna have to get 1 million alpacas to make this right. If Johnny's gonna ever reconsider it, so we'll see what they say. But I hope they do. I hope they can really. What a career move for Johnny.
Wow.
To pull the James Gunn, right? Because James Gunn was another one where they just fired him for Guardians, and everybody was like, no. We're not doing it. And then Disney had to come back around, hire him. And then James Gunn got even like, all right, thanks, Disney. I made more movies. Oh, by the way, I'm going to go work for your competitor and make them compete to you better. It's kind of like the most brilliant. Like he came back, he got to finish his thing. And he's like, deuces, I'm out of here. I hope Johnny gets a similar opportunity because I think he absolutely deserves it. Well, there you have it. Another show in the books. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for support. Thank you for being here. And thank you to Louis Lecca for being here. Steph the Alternator was here and then had to dip. We love you, Steph. We'll see you later. And thank you guys so much for watching. You can watch the full show if you want to see all of it by hitting that join button. Become a member today, pick a tier, and join us. You'll be able to watch the whole thing on the replay. You can also hit that to subscribe. Make sure you are subscribed. Thankfully, we finally got you guys back on there. Let's keep it going. Don't let the haters knock us down. They can't. They're jealous. And if you want to support, you can always go to Linktree. Not only for me, donate. You can hit that super thanks. You can all these options. You can also support Steph, Lewis, and Kim here as well as always. Follow on Instagram and etc. Appreciate you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Sorry for the late stream. We'll be back tomorrow here every day here on Popcorn Planet. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow. We're heading over to Nerd Report now. The redirect is starting. So go hit that link and go join Lewis. Show him some love. Bye, everybody.